Hello Aries, how are we doing today? You have found me. My name is Crystal Lee and this is Exist in Love. Welcome in. If you have found my channel, you might be connecting deeper to yourself, deeper to your intuition, deeper into lessons around love and authenticity. That's what this channel is about. So welcome in. This space has been protected, and we have called in the ancestors and our spirit loved ones and our guides with divine light surrounding us. So you are in a safe space to explore the energies that are happening right now. So I want to talk about July, of course. This is the monthly July reading for Aries, but I just want to mention that I did record a astrology video on July, a little overview for y'all. So feel free to check that out. I'm going to include a link in the description box below. Also, July is this like divine turning point, the number 7 in general. I kind of always feel that way about July, but especially this year. We are in a 9 year, so that is very strongly related to endings and beginnings. We're also in the year of the snake, which is also about shedding old skin and stepping into who we authentically are. So powerful stuff. We're in the year of the Great Awakening. We have Pluto in Aquarius. We have Uranus moving into Gemini. So a lot of outer planet movements, which means we're also experiencing things that we've never experienced before as a collective. Being alive on this planet all together right now. So lots of changes, lots of energy that has been untapped. Anything else I want to say about that? Yeah, that's it. I might mention some things about the astrology in this video. So that first video is a great one to watch if you're curious about that. Anything else about the astrology that I want to mention? We do have Neptune retrograde beginning in July 4th. So that's a really powerful energy, clearing up any illusions. I mean, it takes a minute, it takes 5-month retrograde cycle. So it is a time of truth being revealed and aligning more deeply with our intuition without that influence of Neptune so strongly. So it can bring a lot of clarity about what's really in alignment for us and where we want to go. So welcome in. Let's get into your reading. I have a Mars in Aries. I'm a Pisces. I do have a Mars in Aries, so I feel really connected to Aries. Last year really helped me understand Aries on a different level. At that point, the North Node was in Aries, and I happened to be working one-on-one a lot with a very dynamic Aries person that I learned a lot from. So yeah, I think there's a lot of beautiful energy to Aries, and I love connecting with you guys. So thank you so much for being here, and let's dive in. My readings, I read very intuitively, so the cards always have, you know, their original meanings, but sometimes I'll intuit things that are unrelated to the cards, maybe storylines or just specific meanings of the cards that don't always necessarily align with the original card meanings. So just to give you an idea of how I read, and we're going to do past, present, future. So I'll do 3 for the past, 3 for the present, 3 for the future, and we'll just dive right in. And usually, I don't know if I just said this, but my readings usually blend into like one cohesive story. So we'll see where that takes us. So far in the past, you have the Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 3 of Pentacles. And in the present, you have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and let's see. Spirit, what do you want Aries to know right now about the present moment? Something specific, because they're taking a minute here. Ten of Wands. Ooh, we are going to unpack this. Now, never be afraid of the tarot. You got the power within you. And if anyone knows that, it's Aries. Some beautiful lessons that come through Aries, man. Lessons that my Piscean self really needed. So, honoring you in that and all that you are. But, yeah, the North Node in Aries last year, well, I think it was like a year and a half or two. Ooh, and the Emperor card just popped out. Aries energy. You could have really stepped into your power in a big way last year or in the last couple years. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely moving in a great direction. Yeah, Eight of Wands on the bottom. Okay, let's dive in. Get a little sip of my coffee. Okay, sorry, I'm being weird. We have that Page of Swords, that Wheel of Fortune, and that Three of Pentacles. So, to me, that is feeling like, I want to look at that Page of Swords. It kind of feels like you're leaving something behind, and you feel good about it. So I kind of just want to ask, like, what are you getting clear on here? What did you get clear on? Maybe it's your path. Maybe it's your emotions with that Knight of Cups. Anything else? Death. Six of Cups. Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, so I kind of do feel like I'm speaking to a masculine right now. But if you are a feminine, I might be tuning into your masculine's energy then. But hear me out and just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and whatever aligns with you, please keep and try in the air here. Okay, so we have that Knight of Cups, this Death card, and the Six of Cups. So in the past, I feel like you could have gotten really clear on ooh, I'm getting a lot of information there. Okay, so you could have gotten really clear on your emotions, but I'm getting an energy of childhood. I'm getting a lot of energy around childhood and maybe like a death of an old way of relating to people. It feels really positive though. Like, it doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel negative. Okay, okay, give me one more card and then I'm gonna, I think I know what's going on here now. So I think you might have in the past, okay? Yeah. Karmic clearing. Okay, so in the past you may have not treated people in the best ways that you wanted to, or maybe this happened to you. But I think you learned a lot from those situations, and I think you were able to transform and treat people better and transmute that energy and forgive yourself and move away from this through real action, through making actual tangible results and like changing how you're interacting with people. And I think that's why you're kind of looking back on whatever these situations are with clarity of like feeling better about yourself and how you show up in the world and the work that you've done to maybe become more loyal or just become more honest or just more clear in yourself about what you want and how you treat people. So, in the present moment, the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Pentacles, I get this sense of you are moving in a really positive direction. Like the wheel is turning. I think you've done a lot of you've moved through a lot of my door just opened because of the window on. You've moved through a lot of karmatic situations that have led you to where you are now. And the wheel is beginning to turn, and you could see some new opportunities coming up in your work or in your relationships of just, you might be noticing more, and this is in the recent past, like maybe new opportunities coming in, maybe some opportunities to work with new people, maybe some new people at work joining your team, but it feels like the wheel is turning from some type of action that you've taken in bettering yourself. Now, in the present moment, there feels like some not like favorable energy, I would say. You have the Seven of Cups, but don't fret. This is just tarot. These are energies that we're working with. The wheel will always turn, you know? So we got that Seven of Cups. So there's lots of options around you maybe at this time. There's a lot of different opportunities coming up. Again, I feel like you really did something in the past to really move your energy along, and now you're attracting new opportunities. You do have that Three of Swords in the middle here and that Ten of Wands. So I think when we do choose to shift our energy and then we have all these new opportunities coming up, I want to clarify what this is, because before I keep talking. What is this Three of Swords? Yeah. Okay, so I think, what is this Ten of Wands? One more card. I got one for the Three of Swords. Let's get one for the Ten of Wands. Oh, and two popped out. Yes. Wow, that is powerful energy, man. The Tower on the bottom. Okay, so, this feels very karmatic. This feels very divine alignment. This feels like contracts that were made lifetimes ago that is going to push you onto the path that you're meant to be on. Well, you're already on the path. Let's not forget that. So, new opportunities coming up. New energies flowing into your life. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this could be breaking apart. With that Seven of Wands, or there could just be people in your life or situations in your life that you're no longer entertaining. You know, if there's a person that you've been waiting for or waiting for someone to choose you, something like that, like anything to do with like worthiness or someone not seeing your value, you're putting an end to that. Even if you are like also at fault in the situation, you're just making a choice to better yourself and move in a better direction. That Ten of Wands, whatever this energy is, has become a burden in your current situation. And that Hermit and Raising Consciousness, Major Arcana, and an added card to this deck that is just like, to me, the most powerful card that could ever be in a deck, even though it's not a part of the original Rider-Waite. Anyways, this is from Mary Jo's Souls on Fire deck. She's over at Soulful Revolution on YouTube. We love Mary Jo. She is a guiding light. She is, yeah, I just love that woman. She really helped me to step into my path as a reader. And I just adore her. So, little shout out to her. Anyways, so that Ten of Wands being clarified by the Hermit and Raising Consciousness, this is all in divine alignment. This whole situation that you're moving through, you need to trust it. You need to keep moving through it. And you need to trust that the boundaries you're making for yourself is not only helping you heal yourself, but it's helping heal the people around you. And you're tired of carrying this weight of whatever the situation is, and you're ready to move into lighter energy. You're ready to free up your energy and create something that's really authentic and meaningful to you. Now, you might need some time. You might need some time, and you need to let yourself fall and surrender into this void, per se, and allow yourself some space to get clear about where you're headed. Because it is big. And now with that Hermit card, that's asking you to take some time. That's asking you to take some time to yourself to get really clear. To get really clear from within, you know? Slow down, Aries. I know me. I know myself. And with that Mars and Aries, Mars is ruled by Aries. And I have Mars and Aries. Like, that's insane. And you can tend to get ahead of yourselves a little bit. So make sure that you're slowing down enough to be in alignment with where you want to go, and use that Mars and Aries energy when it matters. You know that book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving Enough? Watch that video. Or what? Watch that video. I've been doing videos all day. That's why I said that. But read that book or listen to it on an audio, because I feel like that's kind of the message I'm talking about, is like needing to channel where you give your F's to. You know what I mean? Where you give your care to. Because the more you can channel that Aries energy into things that matter to you, oh my God, girl, you're going to be on fire. Girl, guy, they, whoever you are, you're going to be on fire. Sorry, I'm like caffeinated and stuff, feeling a little cuckoo. Okay, I want to dive into the extended and dig more into where you're headed. I want to also, before we go, talk about the future of this reading, of course. We have that Emperor card. Well, it came out the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the Page of Pentacles. So really beautiful energy. It feels like you are really letting go of whatever's not serving you so that you can step into this more abundant energy. It seems like you're stepping into leadership. You are creating something that is going to be very stable and solid for you. And it's like you're not letting anything hold you back. And through that, you're going to be able to manifest lighter energy into your life and new opportunities that may look small at first, but could grow to be much bigger. So we did have that Tower card come out. Ooh, and we have the Sun card behind it. We did have that Tower come out around this like Three of Swords, Ten of Wands energy. So I want to look more into this Tower card, okay? I want to look more into this Hermit card and what Spirit wants you to do at this time. I want to look more into this Raising Consciousness energy. And I want to look more into what you're creating and what opportunities are ahead. And maybe into this Queen of Wands over here, what's going on over there. So if this is your reading and it resonates for you, feel free to follow me over there. And if you have gotten what you need out of this message already and you feel complete, then I hope to see you soon. And keep an eye out for your July readings. Your mid-month for July and August. And I might even do some dailies or something. So keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, if you want to follow me over into the extended, feel free to do so. And you can find the link in the description box below. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night or a day wherever you might be. Love ya.